On to race number 8 then, and the second last at Happy Valley, Class 3, the second of the Class 3s for the night. 1,200 metres the trip here, the field headed by Capital Star. Blinkers on for the first time. He was a 1.4 beaten favourite last time out. Noble Steeds won 4 times, but they've all been over the 1,400 at Sha Tin. Pinghai Galaxy, fresh up since October. He has won here at a big price last season, course and distance. Winston's Lad, the 9-year-old, won here in Class 4 company. That was back in January. The runner-up to Fantastic Way last time out at Sha Tin. And then HZ Tourbillon. There was a stack of money for him last time out. He still managed to win. He was 13 to 1 in the end, but a much bigger price, even just a couple of minutes prior to the jump. Capital Star, Noble Steed and Pinghai Galaxy, Mark, are the horses that have been on the road.
And we've got...
we've got another page, actually.
Yes.
In actual fact, Winston's Lad, the runner, and HZ Tourbillon himself.
Really quicker to list those that haven't been to Chung Fa for race number 8. Capital Star can lead from barrier number 2 for Joe and Casper, the runner. He's had to have a strong race behind Fantastic Way last time, and he wasn't too far away. HZ Tourbillon gets into a good spot, showed that really high turn of pace. Most welcome against the rail. Pinghai Galaxy, Mig Energy comes back to his favourite track. For old Winston's Lad, 3 wide around Alkari Noble Steed. Meridian Genius and Hercules off that second last time, Paul. He'll be towards the tail.
As Andrew mentioned, he was a bit expensive last time, was Capital Star 1.4. The blinkers will go on him for the first time. He's up this uphill gallop, so just getting a bit of stamina into his legs here at Chung Fa. That's some 201 closest to us. So going nicely, he's under a good hold there, as is this horse, Pinghai Galaxy. Now, he's had plenty of work this one. He's been working away quite nicely. 2 even sectionals for him, and his body weight's spot on, pretty close to his winning body weight. So I expect an interesting run, a good run from him. And the other one we're going to have a look at is Meridian Genius. He's been a little bit disappointing last 3 or 4 starts. He was given a decent workout here. Now keep an eye on Shusong because he's racing in the last as well. So both these 2 horses were allowed to stride in the morning. All
right, got plenty to get through here. We'll start off with Alkari finishing 3rd, Meridian Genius in 12th. But in 4th place, Mark, was Capital Star as 1.4 favourite for this race.
He was, and he led up. Wind and Grass is the horse that beats him. Now, this is 2 runs ago for Alkari. He has since run 8th and didn't run on as well as he did prior. But on the form behind Wind and Grass and Scores of Fun, Paul, you know what you'll get from him normally. He gets back and runs on like this. He's in, as is Capital Star, obviously.
Yeah, look, I think Capital Star can bounce back. He got to the front, and I think the blinkers can refocus him.
OK, let's hope so. That's Capital Star. Still got the burns on my fingers. But the runner next, Paul, here, runner-up behind a good one in Fantastic Way last time.
Yeah, good run from him as well. We know he does like it at Happy Valley. He's won a couple of times at the Valley. I thought it was a really good run. He'd spent a bit of time in Chung Fa before this, so I think it's really helped this horse. He's had a bit of a chance to refocus, and he stayed on really nicely. So he's definitely one that I've included.
Absolutely. Fantastic Way we'll see on Sunday. That's Trillium Win back in 4th spot, and he's come out and run well behind Courier Wonder since. So that's great form for the runner leading into this.
OK, so strong form there from him. HZ Tourbillon comes up in class on the back of that last start win. Let's find out how he's been with jockey Karis Teeton.
Karis, HZ Tourbillon, he mightn't have beat much last time out, but were you impressed by the way that he won that night for you?
Yeah, of course, he won pretty impressively. He had a sweet run on a rail, had everything went his way. And like you said, it was not a very strong race, but the feel he gave me, it looked like he's going to improve nicely.
Is he the type of horse that's got a strong finishing burst?
Yeah, I think so. To be honest, I don't think he was ready 100% yet, and to win like that just showed a bit of courage. And I think, like Danny said, he gave him a little break now because he's only a young horse, and that should help him.
Just looking at his recent trial at Chung Fa, I know obviously you didn't ride him, but he looked like he was wanting to get his head up and do a few things wrong. Is he still learning?
Yeah, like I say, he's still a young horse, and he's still going to have to learn the racing pattern properly. Like I said, he had everything his way last time, so it worked out well. So when things get a bit tougher, he's going to have to get stronger, but I believe that he could and become a better horse.
So is that a concern then, stepping up in class and also with an awkward draw, gate 9 this time?
Yeah, 100%. I think he's going to have to deal with this draw, and I think quality-wise, he's got the quality to win the race, but I think he's going to have to deal with the draw, and that could be a bit tough for him.
Well, there's certainly plenty of money to suggest that he was ready to do the job last time at Mark, and he was clearly pretty impressive in doing so.
He showed a really good turn of foot, didn't he, when asked to come up on the outside of Winsall, who was massively backed himself that night, and he's raced reasonably well, Paul, this season at Happy Valley. I think he got into as short as 1.5 Winsall, and they crunched HZ Tourbillon late. He's in the top 3, but I don't think it's as easy as come out and just line up and make it 2 in a row with Capital Star and the runner in the field too.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you there. And gee, he did show a good turn of foot, didn't he? We'll just see if he comes up and grade with the lightweight. Let's see how he goes with that.
Okay, all right. We've got another one to have a look at here in Capital Star, Paul. We saw the track work. Here he is at the trials with the headgear on.
Yeah, and you can see him with those blinkers. He seems to be going okay with them. He looks nice and focused here, and he goes and wins this trial. So I thought it was a nice trial from him. I just thought he was in the front a little bit early well, he led lead all the way the start before, but he just was sort of wandering around in the middle of the track there, and then he just sort of got swamped late. So if he can stick to the rail, I think he's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah. To bounce back Capital Star, he does carry 133, so he's actually gone up in weight from that defeat last time, but he's won 2 starts ago. He looks well above average.
Okay, let's hope so again. Here's the favourite, Paul, from Barrier 2. What do you think?
Yeah, he's on top, Capital Star. He's working nicely, and I think he can win this again, or win this race. The runner, look, it was a really good run from him last time. 8Z Torbjorn in there for 3rd. And Ping Eye Galaxy, I liked his work leading into this race, and he hasn't won fresh up in the past, but his body weight's spot on, and he's been up in Chungfa, and I think he's just going really well at the moment. So he's in there for 4th. 1, 9, 11 and 5.
Same top 3 as Paul, 1, 9, 11. We'll throw the 4 Alkari in for 4th. Capital Star to bounce back with the blinkers on. Should sharpen him up. The runner, so good at Sha Tin last time. He's a 2-time course and distance winner at Happy Valley. 11 HZ Torbjorn and number 4 Alkari. Especially if the pace is on, he'll get back and he will run on. But 1 to beat. The Knights come up at 10s and 4.1. It's a great price about him. 1, 9, 11 and 4.
Yeah, hopefully the market should even out a little bit as we get close to race time. Capital Star on top for me. That trial had General's Delight in 2nd. Big Wood, who makes his return on the weekend, and Rattan in the field as well. So it does look, hopefully, a strong line to go by. One more race to go then. Race number 9 plus all the best bets. That comes up next.